G'day folks, welcome to Beginner's Collection Essentials episode 4. Without any further ado, let me introduce you to this puzzle. And what have we done? Just as a recap, we've done, so I lied, there is a bit of further ado. We've done the Rex cube, the windmill and Fisher cubes in one episode. We've done the Scube, and now I'll give you the Megaminx. That's right, the Megaminx. Now this is an MF8 Megaminx, but there's a few different versions. The Megaminx was invented by Christoph Bandelow back in about 1982. 1982 seems to be a popular year because you might remember the Scube was also invented in that year. And in 1982, Meffits produced it, and Tommy, T-O-M-Y, Puzzles produced it as well. Meffits actually did a 6-colour version. So this one here is a 12-colour version. The 6-colour version would create interesting parodies and stuff. Tommy did the 12-colour version, and since then it's kind of exploded. They've become really popular. You can get them with stickers, you can get them with tiles, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. So the Megaminx is a dodecahedron. That's the interesting thing. We haven't seen a dodecahedron before, and so each side of a dodecahedron, this is a regular dodecahedron, is a what do you call that, a pentagon. I really should know that more quickly. And you've got the 12 sides. Now if we think about the Rubik's Cube has centers, edges and corners. What does the Megaminx have? Centers, you can see it there turning around, not going anywhere, just turning, rotating. It also has edges. There's an edge, the white blue piece, and it has a corner, white, red, blue. In fact, it has more than one, it has a whole bunch of them. So it has the same 3 piece types as the Rubik's Cube. And that means it solves kind of similarly. Of course, it depends how you solve your Rubik's Cube, I guess. But yeah, I've got 2 videos on my channel. One of them about the Megaminx. One of them is showing how to solve it in a piece-by-piece fashion. And in that video, I do all the edges first, all over the puzzle, and then do all the corners. And in the second video, it's a block building method. So I actually start building a face and kind of turn it upside down and start working my way up the Megaminx like this, so that all of this is solved and then deal with the last face. I much prefer that method. It's a fun method. It's very cool. Now currently Diane, MF8, Sheng Xiao and Meffits have Megaminxes that you can buy. There's a plethora of them. Depends what kind you want. There's a lot of white versions available. There are definitely some black versions though, and in the description I'll give you a link to go to that page, which will give you a lot of choice. Depending on what kind you want. Now, as far as other variants of the Megaminx, I should actually just give this a bit of a turn. This is the MF8 one. I think it's okay turning, but I don't think it's magnificent. I probably expect better from MF8. Maybe my expectations are too high. But yeah, when you start mixing it up, which is commonly known as scrambling, you can see it starts looking very, very good, very quickly, very nice. And I'll just do that a little bit more. This is one of the things I don't like about this cube. It just doesn't, I don't know, it's just not really always turning as I'd like it to. It's sort of, I don't know if jams up is the right word, but yeah, even there you can see that's looking pretty good. I like the look of the Megaminx when it's scrambled, and I enjoy solving it, so I'll be happy that I can do that now. But there are other versions. One of the versions is this sticker mod. This is a cool puzzle. This is called the 30-colour cutted Megaminx, and you can get these stickers from Oliver's Stickers. And I just got them and applied them to a Megaminx that I bought. They're not expensive at the moment. I can't remember what brand Megaminx is underneath this, but this looks way cool, particularly when you start holding it like that. You can see sort of this cube shape sticking out, and wherever you want to do it you can just turn it around and see another one, and they're all over the place. This is quite an interesting solve as well, and I did have some issues where I thought there were some parodies, but in fact there weren't. Some of the colours, because there's 30 colours, there's so many of them, they're so similar that I actually had a swap of 2 very similar edges that I couldn't see until I got out my magnifying glass. Anyway, that's the 30-colour cutted Megaminx. You can still solve it in the same way as that one, but here's probably a really famous version of the Megaminx, and this is the Hexaminx. And I'm not including this in terms of that you in a beginner's collection. I'm simply showing you what are some of the variants of the Megaminx. And this is a cubic version of the Megaminx. Tony Fisher, I'm pretty sure, was the first one to come up with this, to make one of these. This is a mass-produced version through Calvin's Puzzles of a Tripum Megaminx, and you can see in terms of all the names and stuff, there's Tripum's name, there's Calvin's Puzzle, and there's Tony Fisher. All credit to those people. I believe Tripum sold a bunch of these at one point for about $350 each. You can get these now for about 40. And this also completely messed with my head. If you've seen my unboxing of this, you will remember that I had zero idea of what was going on with it, and yet it is just a Megaminx. It's a shape transformation of a Megaminx. It solves like a Megaminx, but of course you've got other things going on. So in terms of a Megaminx here, I turn that face, I've got 5 turns until it's back to where it started. Well, here, there's a face. So I say, where are my 5 turns, and where's the center? Where can I start turning it again? In fact, have I even... It still messes with my head. Is that one? There's one of them. So there's one turn, and you can see as soon as I do that, this becomes crazy. Where's the second turn? There. Is that another one? Oh man, it's been a while since I've played with this. I'm embarrassing myself here. 3, 4, back to 5. So that is a crazy puzzle. If you want a Megaminx variant, go for the Hexaminx as well as the Megaminx. But this is about the Megaminx. Let's put those ones away. This is the Megaminx. You can get any of these. They're quite well priced, and they, in my opinion, are a must-have for a collection. Certainly if you're starting out, you want to know what should I get next, well, go and buy yourself a Megaminx. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. Click like if you did, and thanks for watching.